Saturday. Well, you've got it.
We're ready. Jesse, thanks. JS on airtime now. 2.3 million people expected to travel by air this Memorial Day weekend.
And there are some new rules airline passengers need to know about if their travels run into trouble. We're joined by Gita Losby from the Milwaukee Journal-Sentinel. So these actually seem to benefit travelers a little bit, particularly in the case if an airline bumps you from a flight, Gita.
Yeah, this is kind of cool. I think a lot of people who've traveled before, and especially the people who travel a lot, have experienced this where, you know, your flight may be delayed or you get bumped and the airline says, hey, how about this free travel voucher? And you end up never using it. But you actually, under some circumstances, have a right to get the money instead. So you don't have to take this travel voucher. Obviously, if you think it's a good idea, you can do that, but you don't have to. So it just depends how long you'll be delayed and where you're going. Are you traveling internationally or are you staying domestically?
And so many passengers now have to pay to get their bags on the plane. What happens if you're bumped? Do you get that money back for the baggage you've paid for?
Yeah, the parts that you're not using, obviously, if you've already traveled part of that trip, you can't get that money back. But the unused portions of your travels, yes, you can get that baggage fee back as well. So it's just a matter of insisting on that. So if the airline tries to basically just give you some free miles or something else and you don't want that, just tell them that you have a right to get your money back and you will.
What's driving this new rights for passengers, let's call it? Or at least more awareness for people?
Well, they're making changes all the time, obviously, but part of it is that a lot of them now are charging for this baggage, and so, of course, they wanted to make some adjustments and rules so that if you do end up paying for that, that your money's not lost. So I imagine that's probably one of several reasons.
A bunch of well-informed travelers out there now. Thanks to Gita. Thanks so much for joining us this afternoon.
You can read more about it at jsonline.com. We also have a link on our website, tmj4.com. Let's take a look at what's on TV.